Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Nicky McKay gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Settling in now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
In is Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Gurriel is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Stepping in, Ryan Braun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Chase Anderson, Matt, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a 3-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile-an-hour fastball look that much better.
Astros,
if he's on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball taken for strike one. One out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting third, no outfielder, Michael Brantley.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Digging in, number 18. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Second baseman, number 18.
Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game.
Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Anderson has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. Hey, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, number 44.
Digging in now, number 44. He'll take his first hacks here. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Hernan Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Orlando Arcia.
Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Arcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back with Mark Rosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Braun has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
The right fielder, Josh.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He's set and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Standing in, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Thames over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. Braun stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, number 18, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there, had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Here's Michael Brantley. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Houston. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman.
Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Altuve is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 7, Eric Kane.
Digging in, Eric Thames. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swing and a line drive, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 1-0. Stepping up now, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The designated hitter,
first offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
At the plate, Carlos Correa hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Popped up. Number 18 is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 28.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. This is line to left. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 1-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Lorenzo Cain. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A bouncer to the left side. And he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
For the Astros,
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Josh Reddick.
High in the air out to center field. Kane on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, George Springer.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch on its way. Well hit to right. but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Jose Altuve will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. From his knees, the throw. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the seventh now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound. But
down he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ryan Braun with the solo home run, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Stepping in now, number 18.
Number 18.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 up in the zone.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Cold strike, 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All tied at 1-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
leading off for the Astros.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The left fielder, Michael.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The next 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Thames is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. No hits to this point. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a drive. How to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed it back up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Into the box now, number 44, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. The relay. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, man, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Kane going back. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. Both flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
In now, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kane going back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So we'll leave with 2 outs here in the 7th, as this was really not one of his better performances. Matt Albers comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 43, Matt Albers.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is turning ugly now, as this ball's down for extra bases.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they plated in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman, previously against Matt Albers. He's only 2 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Digging in and looking for more, Yuli Gurriel. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. High in the air into shallow left center. Braun is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Houston leads this one 8-1. Ready once again, Eric Thames. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
To 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. So stepping in, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In the air now out to left field. Brantley is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Striding into the box, Orlando Arcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Ready now, number 44. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Braun is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And the throw from Braun too late as he's in there at third.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Line towards center field. Kane is there, 2 gone. Into the box, George Springer. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And that's by him. It's 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. The Astros on top, 9-1. So striding in, Lorenzo Cain starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Line drive to left. Brantley is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now in the box, Christian Yelich. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1 out, nobody on. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He swings and sends it on a line to right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Stepping in now, number 18. Fly ball out toward left center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Mike.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out with a man at first. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Milwaukee, good night.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Houston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Nicky McKay is the winning pitcher of record. Chase Anderson was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.